What's up, everybody, and welcome back to my Veggie for Seasons YouTube channel. My name is Tyree, for those who don't know. And today, I'm gonna be giving y'all a little more insight on this 90-day fruit fast that I've been working on. Yes, I sure did say 90 days. I sure did. A whole 3-month fruit fast that I am working on. That I'm, keyword, working. I'm trying to get through it. I'm trying to push myself and be disciplined to get through it. But I'm gonna just give y'all a little more insight. I would've honestly touched on it earlier, in my fast. I was gonna do it, probably every couple of weeks. I was gonna do an update, you know what I'm saying? And check in with y'all, let y'all know how I'm doing, how I'm feeling, how my body is functioning, and the whole nine. Life just been lifing, and I've been working, you know what I'm saying? I got multiple jobs. I've been working outside of doing this. So honestly, and just taking care of other family stuff. So honestly, I ain't really had the time to update y'all until now. So we here. So with that being said, I guess I want to touch on like the misconception on fasting. Especially in my community, the Black community. I feel like people kind of look at it in a negative way for whatever reason. Because people will say things like, so you just not gonna eat? You know you gotta eat to live, right? Boy, you already skinny. You gonna be invisible if you don't eat. And they'll say these things, right? And it's like, do y'all even know what it's about? Or the benefits from it? Because fasting ain't nothing but abstaining from food and drinks for a short duration of time or a long duration of time. It depends, you got different types of fasts. You can do short fasts, which are 1 to 5 days, you know what I'm saying, long. You can even do fasts that last for, 24 to 48 to 36 hours. You got longer fasts, which last, they can last up to 16 to about 21 days. And then you got like extended fasts that go a duration that's longer than a month, right? So, and obviously I feel like since I've been looking into fasting, the most common fast is intermittent fasting, which you have blocks of time where you eat. So if you do this, the 16-8 method, or however that goes, where you don't eat for 16 hours, but there's a window from like 12 to 8 you eat. Like a lot of people, I'm used to hearing a lot of people doing that. I don't know if that's the most common one, but since I've been looking into it and experimenting with it myself, I find that one to be the most common one. And like there's so many benefits from fasting. And just me, I kind of already experimented with fasting. You know what I'm saying? Just learning, actually doing some research and looking into it and the benefits that you have from fasting. Just actually looking into the health benefits of it, I started to understand it more, started to make a little more sense. So I didn't know or realize how much work our body does just on digestion alone, like just digesting the food that we eat. Like our body works a whole lot, our digestive system. And a lot of us eat food that is hard to break down, or that don't even break down inside of our bodies. And by fasting, it allows your body to focus on other things outside of digestion. You know what I'm saying? And that's where you get people that, lose weight. That's where you get, it gets to focus on other ailments inside the body, whether they're minor or major ailments. Like it's just beneficial all the way around the board. Like, and learning about fasting, we honestly are better off going without food than eating all the food that we've been eating, And just saying eating all the food that we've been eating, like just growing up how everybody grew up, eating processed foods, eating artificial, flavors and food coloring and all of these things, right? Which I'm not knocking, because for like 25, 26 years, I was definitely with all the smoke as far as that. I was with all of that. But just, I'm 31 now, so just getting into my 30s, like, I'm actually trying to take care of my body, you know what I mean? I'm trying to, give myself a chance to, I guess, feel, not just look young, but feel young on the inside, from the inside out, right? And so, I'm getting a little off topic, but like back to the fasting, like I can just, like I feel like people should just look into it, you know what I mean? Just if you don't think there's something you can do, at least consider it, you know what I mean? Because I used to say that. I used to say like fasting is not for me, like that. None of that sound attractive. But like I really started to ask myself, like, do you want to feel good? You know what I mean? I started asking myself, like how you want to look and feel in the next 5 to 10 years, like I'm a 90s baby, and us 90s babies, some of it, we getting older now. So not all of us, but some of us is in our 30s now. And some of us are creeping into our 30s. And I feel like, I see a lot of people with gray hairs now. I even got a couple grays in my junk, But it's like just how I'm just understanding the importance of eating, you know what I mean? Or not eating in this case. And the old cliche, we are what we eat. So fasting allowed just, everybody into all of these surgeries and trying to manipulate physics and get these implants and get these, just doing all these enhancements, right? And my whole thing is like, I actually want to push myself to try to be better, you know what I'm saying? Just for me. I don't judge nobody and what they got going on, you know what I'm saying? But I'm all about like trying to be natural. I want to encourage people to be natural. Like you could be natural too, you know what I'm saying? Like it's okay. You could be lit and be natural. Like you ain't gotta do all those enhancements if you just actually take the time to be disciplined. You know what I'm saying? And just heal yourself from the inside out. So with all of that being said, I know I'm rambling, but for the people who looking at me crazy right now, or who, like, boy, he tweaking. Like, just look it up. Like, what are the benefits of fasting? Google will show you, you know what I'm saying? You got different benefits, like I touched on before, as far as weight loss, insulin sensitivity, speeding up your metabolism for people who have slow metabolisms. It promotes longevity, like I said. It improves your hunger as far as you overeating or just, feeding, using your eyes, you know what I'm saying? Like allowing your eyes to make you feel hungry. Like I said, it's about being disciplined. So it improves that. It improves your eating patterns just in general, I'm somebody, my whole life, I used to eat late. I used to eat late into the night, into the morning for real, you know what I'm saying? And going to sleep late and waking up early, especially when I was in school, high school, and all of that. Like I never gave my body a chance to heal. And even when I say heal, just digest the food. Like my food probably never really digest properly just because my eating patterns were so all over the place. But it improves like brain function. It improves your immune system for sure. You know what I'm saying? For people who feel constipated, for people who feel like real bloated, got a lot of gas and stuff, like it allows you to, flush all that stuff out your system. You gotta think about it. Some of us be having stuff in our bodies for years. You know what I'm saying? And that's not even to mention the different parasites that's in our bodies. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna touch on that right now. I'll touch on the parasites in another video. And I'll touch on the fruits that I've been eating in another video as well. But it also improves, just your self-enlightenment. You know what I mean? Just as a person, I'm starting to understand and realize, we're electrical beings. I'm sure everybody knows that, but everything is electrical, including the food. So, your fruits, especially your fruits, are real electrical, foods. Your vegetables are electrical foods, you know what I'm saying? All that alkaline stuff that people be pushing, that is just another way of saying it's electrical. Those are the best fruits, especially eating raw. Those are the best ways for us to feel our best and look our best. And last but not least, it helps with, clear skin and it prevents acne. And I'm somebody my whole entire life. I used to get the Rudolph red-nosed reindeer pimples on my nose. And I already got a big nose as it is, you feel me? So, like I said, I'm a month in, I started on September 11th, and it's October 11th right now. So, if you can see my face, I might have 1 or 2 bumps here or there, but as a whole, I feel like my face looks great, I think everybody should at least look into it. Now, obviously, if you're pregnant or if you're on medication, this ain't for you, not right now, you know what I'm saying? You would have to check with your physicians or your doctors, for that. But for the people who just, who just out here dolo and they just doing their thing, it's okay. You ain't even gotta do a 90-day fast like what I'm doing. You could do a 24-hour fast. Alright, for 24 hours, I'm not gonna eat any dairy products. Or for 24 hours, I'm not gonna drink no alcohol. Or, for 48 hours, I ain't gonna eat no processed foods. You know what I'm saying? It's different ways you can go about it. You know what I'm saying? And fasting don't look just one way. This is just something that I'm doing. And how I even got to this point of doing a 90-day fast, I guess I can give y'all a quick little rundown. So my wife been, I ain't gonna say preaching, but my wife been talking to me about this, for the past, 6 years now. And I believe I started my eating transitions, and trying to eat better probably in 2016. First we started trying to do the pescatarian, and then we started trying to do, no meat and just, vegetarian. And then, it was a gradual process. I ain't just do this overnight. You know what I'm saying? And as far as actual fasting, the first time I fasted was, I believe during COVID or right before COVID hit. It was the year 2020 for sure. But it was before COVID, because I think I first started trying to ever fast was maybe March of 2020. But I did the master cleanse. I tried that with the lemonade and the sea salt and the maple syrup. I can't remember exactly off the top of my head everything. I believe cayenne pepper was added to it, was a part of it as well. And with that, that's all you could consume all day. And I think that was for about 21 days. And I ended up getting through that. It was rough. It really was. It really was. It was tough. I ain't even gonna hold nobody up. It was tough. But I got through it, and that showed me, I was like, damn, I really did it. And that showed me that, okay, it's real mental, it's mental, you know what I'm saying? But that's where the discipline comes in. So after that, matter of fact, I might have did that in 2019, actually. I did that. I did the master cleanse in 2019 because March of 2020, that's when I decided, no. Yeah, so I did that in 2020, and then like that following year in 2021, that's when I came across like intermittent fasting, and I was like, oh, okay, and I was trying to eat from like 12 to 6. No, I was trying to eat from 12 to 8. And I did that for about 30 days. And for me, that one went a little better because I was like, okay, I can actually eat. I just, after like 8 o'clock, I gotta stop eating. But like I told y'all before, I'm talking about since yay high, I'm used to eating, past 10, 30, 11, 12 o'clock. Like that was dinner time for me. You know what I'm saying? Growing up. So mentally that was a challenge, just not eating past 8 o'clock. But that was more reasonable because it's like, all right, I'm actually eating food. It was way, way better than the master cleanse. I'm actually eating food. I was drinking juices and like fruit juices, like melons, like cantaloupe, honeydew, watermelons. Like I was doing that, plus eating like my Brazil nuts and my walnuts and things like that on top of eating salads. But that one was, I honestly, after that 30 days was up, I was honestly able to maintain a lifestyle kind of like that. Like to this day, and it helped with the type of job I got. To this day, I don't eat no solid food until like noon. Like to this day, like I just naturally got used to doing that. I work real early and I be going real hard early in the morning, so I honestly don't be having time to like try to eat a real big breakfast. So 12 o'clock is like perfect for me. Now, I ain't gonna lie, like sometimes I still was eating at, 9, 10 o'clock. But I was being intentional about it. I was trying, like without trying. Like I just kind of maintained at least the beginning of the fast. So I maintained eating after 12 o'clock every day. I just would have to work on like getting it back between 12 and 8. I know I'm saying a lot, but just to give y'all a little more insight on how I got up to this point doing the fruit fast for 90 days. So like I said, I'm a month in, and honestly, I'm somebody that like fruit. I like smoothies, whether I'm fasting or not. Like I'm somebody that actually enjoys that, I might do minimal like kale greens and dandelion greens here and there. You know what I'm saying? As far as like juicing that stuff. But it's mainly fruit. It's mainly fruit that I'm doing. I feel like I did such a decent job working my way to this point. Like that first week, I thought it was gonna be real tough. It ended up being alright for real. You know what I mean? Like I'm at a place now where like mentally, I'm just trying to learn to be disciplined just through all aspects of life. You know what I'm saying? That's just for me. So with me having that mindset, I feel like it's allowing me to have more of a steady mind when it comes to like during this duration of the fast. Like I honestly, as far as energy, as far as assertiveness, as far as like brain operation, like I ain't never thought so much more clear in my life, bro. Like, so I must say I'm not drinking any alcohol right now, and I'm somebody that used to be a heavy drinker for real. You know what I mean? Like sitting right here at the crib by myself, just drinking to my lonesome and not, you know what I mean? So like I'm already proud of myself as far as that. Like, so I'm not drinking right now. I smoke a little weed from time to time, but and y'all YouTube people don't judge me. I'm in the place where it's legal at. I'm in Detroit, Michigan. It's definitely legal out here. Before y'all get to judge me in the comments. But yeah, that's about it. And even that is a plant and has antioxidants and all of that in it. And I ain't gonna touch on none of that stuff in this video. I can do that in a different one. Like I feel great, like, like as far as my body, like I used to have feelings like of my chest locking up. That, I don't know if that makes sense to y'all, but like tightness in my chest. Like for years, I just breathing, if I improper breathing or something. It probably was that, probably due to improper breathing techniques and stuff like that on top of my eating habits. Like, I feel my chest lock up, like, you know, in my mind, I'm like, damn, is this a heart attack, you know? Like, I always felt that from like high school on up until I started changing my lifestyle a little bit. But I don't feel that feeling no more. Like I said, my skin is clearing up. I'm already a slim guy, but I done lost a little bit of weight. I ain't even gonna lie. I don't have a scale right now to see, but that be so up and down and inaccurate sometimes that I don't even really pay attention to that, because I'm also working out while I'm doing the fast. And I used to hear people say all the time, like, well, you shouldn't work out while you fast, and you shouldn't run and shouldn't do this while you fast. That's why people need to look into it, because I can do all of that. I haven't even told half the people that I work with, and half of my family and friends, that I'm even fasting right now. Most of them just know that I ain't drinking right. Like, I'm not drinking any alcohol right now. All of them don't know that I'm fasting. And I said all that to say, like, I'm operating the same as if I wasn't fasting. I'm very active, so I lift stuff, I lift boxes all day, every day, and I be fine. I don't feel like I'm about to faint. I don't feel like I don't feel sick. And don't get me wrong, like, everybody gonna feel different as far as fast, because all of our bodies is different. You know what I mean? All of us might have to heal different things. Some people may be overweight, some people may be a whole bunch of things. Like, some people may have diabetes, some people may, it's all type of things that we deal with internally that we know about, and some things that we don't know about. So just because I feel this way don't mean the next person might feel this way, because with fasting, more times than not, you are going to get sick. It's your body ridding, like, you're ridding all of that, all the toxins and stuff out your body. So you getting sick is all the mucus coming out from all different parts of your body. You might have headaches, you might have all these things, and I feel like that honestly would be turning people off about it. But like, once you get past those phases, you begin to feel better, you know? This is just how I'm feeling. Like, I've already been kind of maintaining a healthier lifestyle, you know what I mean? Just as far as being like plant-based. So it's not that treacherous on my body, you know? I still be having my days where I'm like real hungry, or I feel, you know, but I get to doing stuff like this. And it's allowing me to be more productive. Like, I'm launching a whole YouTube channel during this process. And I honestly didn't even want to do that. I wanted to either do it before the fast or wait till after I'm fasting, you know, just because, you know, you might have mood swings, and I know I'm somebody, I definitely be having mood swings here and there, but just allowing my body to go through this change, you know, I feel like it's helping me be productive in other areas, because like I said, I'm somebody that used to just sit around and drink by my lonesome. And now that I'm not doing that, or when I had the urges to do that, I go work out, or I'll, you know, do some at home work that I got going on, some things that I'm trying to do as an entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? I feel like all together, like, it's allowing me to be more productive just in my lifestyle, and that's something that I want. You know what I'm saying? It's way deeper than just depriving myself of food. It's like, it's way deeper than that. Like, I'm just trying to learn discipline, like I said, throughout my life. Whether it's mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally. Like, I'm trying to learn discipline. I'm trying to be more disciplined. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's gonna help me get to certain aspects of life. You know, even just expanding my mind even more. Even if it's just something as simple as that, like I feel like that's important, you know. And I feel like I said, outside of you being on medication or, you know, outside of you being pregnant, I feel like people should, you know, just look into it. Like I said, you ain't gotta do what I'm doing, but as far as the 90 days, or even as far as the fruit, but it's just cleaning up our lifestyles a little bit, you know. That's all I encourage people to do. You know, we all not the same. Everybody got vices. Everybody got their thing or things, plural, that they like to do. So I would just say, all right, if you're a heavy meat eater, all right, just try, you know, give yourself a week to go without red meat. Or give yourself, you know, it could be 2 weeks without red meat. Like, it could be little. And that's not even a little goal, because for some people that's a big thing. Like, it could be just short-term goals that make a big impact, you know what I'm saying? And that's how I got to this point. So, like I said in another video, I'll make sure I touch on the actual fruits that I'm eating, but that's really it for now, man. I just wanted to give y'all a little insight, and like I said, today marks 1 month for me. And you know, I do stuff with my, like, I gotta break it down by weeks and then by days, and I gotta break it down like that. So it's a countdown for sure. I think it's about 13 weeks for 90 days. So I'm in week 4 right now, like, you know what I mean? And shit, I got 9 more to go. So, but I'm excited though. I plan on, you know, continuing this on, and I'm gonna make sure I update y'all more on this. And make sure y'all let me know in the comments if y'all got any questions, or if y'all want me to, you know, make any more content just on the stuff that I touched on today. And not only that, make sure y'all like and subscribe to my channel, please. I'm a new YouTuber. I'm new in this space. I'm trying to, you know, go up with this stuff for real, man. Like, and hopefully I could help motivate people in the process. And for those who feel like you know, it's not healthy to only eat fruit, or your sugar levels is gonna go too high, like, trust and believe, like, I'm not just only eating fruit, like, I'm also taking herbs, you know, along with me eating all these fruits. Like, I'm being very intentional about this. So I consume my sea moss on a regular basis, on a day-to-day basis, actually. I drink my elderberry tea. I'll go in on the teas as well on another video, but I definitely consume multiple herbs safely though. Like, I got mentors and people that I'm following, you know, who I run questions by and stuff like that. So I'm being very, very intentional with this. I would say if you is gonna try something like this, I would just say, you know, just make sure you're being cautious about everything. Make sure you're being intentional. Don't just jump into it, you know, just willy-nilly. Make sure you're being intentional and you actually, you know, doing your research. Because, you know, you could hurt yourself if you ain't doing it the proper way. For now, that's it, man. With that being said, you can share, you can like it. Like I said, if you got any questions in the comments or whatever, just let me know. I'll get back to y'all on another video. Until next time.